Funky gamers grooving, let's enjoy the ride. Pixel warrior swag on blast. Combo chain so smooth, we're built to last. Check the leaderboard, is that on top? It's the funky squad, we'll never stop. Gaming ain't easy, but we make it look tight. What's in the sack? Go with trouble tonight. Leveling up with the crew by my side. Funky gamers grooving, let's enjoy the ride. Pixel warrior swag on blast. Combo chain so smooth, we're built to last. Check the leaderboard, who's that on top? It's the funky squad, we'll never stop. Gaming ain't easy, but we make it look tight. What's in the sack? Go with trouble tonight. Leveling up with the crew by my side. Funky gamers grooving, let's enjoy the ride. Pitches and codes, we know the game. Skillin' so hard, they remember our name. Respawn, reload, we don't back down. Funky kings and queens, we wear the crown. Oh yeah! Gaming ain't easy, but we make it look tight. What's in the sack? Go with trouble tonight. Leveling up with the crew by my side. Funky gamers grooving, let's enjoy the ride. Let's enjoy the ride. Bird Foxy in the house.
What is up, everybody? It is Tuesday night. Do you know where your moms are at? We do, and let's hope they're going to be keeping you warm tonight because it's a cold one. Welcome to another episode of Gamin Ain't Easy, episode 25. Something video games. We got some video game related stuff, as we always do on the show because it's a video game related podcast. But I was trying to say something clever and stumbled over that, like I normally do. Again, top of the show, letting everybody know, tuning in. We got Dizzy, we got Talos Ray, we got Weston up in the chat right now, but letting everybody know, as per usual, the wife is closing tonight, so I will be ducking out a little bit at the top of second hour, and the guys will take over for about 20 minutes, and then I'll be back. Usual stuff, but hopefully soon. It sounds like she may not be closing, so I will not be leaving the show interrupted anymore. Wild Bates, what's going on, buddy? Glad to see you in the room tonight. But without further ado, let's get the panel on the show here. And first up, Fable on PS5?
Oh, my God.
What's going on, Perry?
What's going on, everyone? Proto, how you doing? How's everyone in the chat doing?
Another beautiful night. That's how we go. We see them all popping in now. We got Chrissy Bakley coming in. We got Frank coming in. I see a new name here. Carrie. I'm just going to put it up on the screen. This is somebody new, and somebody is saying that they were trying to get in for months.
It's Karai.
Probably. Well, glad to finally see you here.
Karai from my channel. So yes, Karai, nice to finally have you here, Karai.
There we go. All right, Karai is in the room. What's up? Well, without further ado, let's get the beast from the east in here. You're wicked hot. How the hell are you feeling, brother?
Ooh, I'm doing great, baby. As you can tell by the hat, I'm doing even better than you guys. Because
damn Patriots fan.
As shocking.
How many plays did you guys steal again?
As shocking as Fable is on PS5 is, we are back, baby. We're back in the Super Bowl.
I don't watch football, and even I know they rob plays. Come on.
Yeah, you don't know what you're talking about, buddy. We got 6 championship hats over there.
I got bad news for you, though. My wife is watching the Karen Reed Lifetime movie.
Yeah, a minute.
They took away the Boston accents, man. Like, they don't have accents.
Why?
Oh, man.
Part of it.
That's a big slap in the face, huh?
It's the whole fucking pot.
Dude, why didn't they get Diane Lane to play her? Come on. They had some
they should have got
look like her.
They should put a game. They should have hired Game Pass, man. To be in there.
To play Karen Reed.
Should have hired Game Pass man to be the dead body in this song.
In the tidy whitey,
just
so
see
you
the
got like
tape.
50 foot of moose knuck hanging
He's got fucking
on camera.
got frostbite
for-
from laying in the snow for so long. His thighs were exposed.
She was backing up, and he ran right into the car trying to give her Game Pass.
He was like,
What happened?
Yeah. Yeah.
That
Oh,
wasn't a
man.
tail light. That was a broken Series S.
It was a
dude.
broken Series S.
That was a
I'm
Series
sorry, a
S.
broken potato. I hope you're all listening.
Yeah,
Potato.
broken potato.
Yeah,
The
she hit
potato.
one, dude.
Frank is on my
potato.
side here. Frank is on my side, Wicked.
Yeah.
You're gonna
you
bust
can-
your balls.
you can take the
You-
plate
You're in
game.
the
You
ball.
can do
You're in the
that.
ball, but we're gonna bust your balls. All right, well, let's get the first bit of business as always rolling. What's everybody playing on this week? Perry, what you been playing on?
I was playing Resident Evil 2 on PlayStation 5. And some
Wow.
Mortal Kombat arcade collection on my Nintendo Switch 2.
Ooh, high quality.
Oh, man. Very high quality.
I have Fortnite on my PlayStation 5 Pro.
I was gonna say that.
Notice what I haven't been playing.
Yeah.
Steam.
Yeah, we'll definitely get there on Steam. What about you, Wicked? What you been playing on?
All right. Me, Stevie, and Talos. We finally wrapped up the main story in the Division 1. We're all on PS5, and when the update came out, we went full bore into that motherfucker. And we
Still on the
finally came out
Division
on
and-
top. There were a couple frustrating moments. Let me tell you, there were a lot of yelling. There was a couple times where I let the demon out. We were yelling, but we held strong, and we ended up finishing it. So we might go back and play a couple more things we got to clean up, but we'll see.
Nice, yeah, and I still gotta get my ass back in there. It's this past weekend at the homestead has been like kind of hell because I had some furnace issues and whatnot, and had the landlord in and out of the apartment all day, both days over the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, and he's coming back in tomorrow while the wife's here, but I'll be at work, so I didn't get a whole lot of game time in. So, but the game time I did get it. Like I said, I prefaced that to be like, that's what was really on this weekend. I keep telling you, I'm going to join in and play the Division. I went out and bought it, and my dumb ass ain't even done it yet. But I will eventually. I'll catch up.
Yeah, you'll hop in.
I'll catch
Gotta
up.
go to the dark zone, baby.
Yeah. But in the meantime, the time I did have to play was rocking through Code Veronica on the PS5. I was playing the Code Veronica X and just really reliving my love for that game. And I'm going to leave it at that because I don't want to start any Resident Evil War right now, but it's still definitely in my top of my list.
You don't want to start Resident Evil Civil Warfare? That sounds interesting. From an outsider, that sounds
Code
interesting.
Veronica. I just don't like all the Code Veronica crybabies out there. But you know what?
Code Veronica
You know what?
crybabies.
They won because we're going to talk about something in a little bit.
All right.
The Cody Veronica crybabies all won.
I'm one of them Cody Veronica crybabies.
Yo, I'm a crybaby all day.
I'll wave that flag loud and proud.
I was mad about that ish.
Yep. And then in the interim, also been rocking some old school SNES and NES with my son on our Switches. So
nice.
That's what I've been able to play because, like I said, landlord in and out of the place, and then trying to keep a dog from interrupting them as they're fixing shit's a feat unto itself. So. But let's get this show rolling. Got some, get into the topics for hour one here. And the first one, we'll go into speaking of putting up the X's. Xbox had if I could speak English right now, Xbox had a developers direct this past Thursday. I know Perry, you live streamed it and gave some thoughts on the show. But let's lead it off. Give your thoughts to the crowd tonight. See what they let everybody know what you thought.
That ninja game, another sword ninja game, like, and that's not by Xbox, that's by Game Freak, the guys that do Pokemon.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not interested. They're making, ever since Ghost of Tsushima, all these companies are making 1,000 samurai games. I'm done. I'm checked out. I will only play those games, Ghost of Tsushima and Yotai and Onimusha, because those games are, they're high quality.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not playing these bootleg. It's like when Grand Theft Auto came. Actually, Grand Theft Auto ripped off Driver, if anybody really remembers. But anyway,
this is true.
When GTA 3 came out, everyone ripped that off. Mortal Kombat came out, everyone ripped that off. Street Fighter came out, everyone ripped that. This is just a cycle in gaming. And now it's the sword fighting, Japanese samurai sword fighting game time. And it's like, I'm done. Like, nobody cares, man.
Sort of the fight.
Fable, they showed Fable. It looks like it runs like dog shit. So they have a lot to improve, and hopefully they get it out this year, which I don't know if they will, but we will see.
Yeah, they're saying autumn.
They didn't give a date. They just said, "Oh yeah, autumn." Yep. It's like, okay, well, you're gonna give it autumn now, and then when we get close to autumn, are you gonna be like, "Oh, we need more time"? Oh, February. Are we doing that? Like, anyway, Fable looks pretty good for what it was. Hopefully the game runs good, but we're hearing from a lot of sources online that the game will run at 4K 30, and it's like, bro, at that fucking point, I'm throwing my hands up.
Yeah.
It will be released on PlayStation 5, so it'll probably run better on the Pro, but who knows? And it's day and date on PS5. Forza in Japan is not what people were expecting. They were expecting Tokyo Drift, and they're not getting that.
No, they aren't.
And that game is not day and date, and that's not because of exclusivity. Apparently, the PlayStation 5 version is not done yet. So whoop-de-fucking do. Microsoft's behind. Tell me something new.
No.
The Forza games are okay. They're the best racing games, period. Gran Turismo can't touch Forza. I don't care what anybody says. Gran Turismo is a fucking disappointment in the last 10 years. Okay. Forza is the way to go. And I don't even, what was the fourth game? I can't remember. Oh, the pottery game.
Kiln.
Oh. Let's just not talk about that. I think Tim Schafer needs to be fucking drug tested, okay? Fuck that guy. That's what you come up with. Man. You got Capcom making Resident Evil 9 right now. It's coming out next month, 1 month from today, okay? You have these studios making all these great fucking action games. Everything's cool. And you got this loser taking all the money Microsoft's giving him, making this shit. Early access indie games on Steam. This is what this fucking guy's doing? Hey, don't be shocked, Tim Schafer, if you don't have a fucking job in a couple of months.
Yep.
That's all I got to say about that. And anybody justifying that game, you suck. Okay? Just saying. Go ahead.
Okay. No, we got Perry's thoughts. Wicked, what are your thoughts on it? You said you had notes.
Oh, all right. So what are we? Let me see what we started out here with. We had Fable. I'm not the biggest Fable guy, so this is gonna be a 50-50 shot for me. I might try it, I might not try it, but though I was expecting a release date, and when they said no release date, it didn't it's not like sending up a flare and being like, oh fuck, but it's like kind of like why is there no release date? I think it might get pushed back a little bit more, but that's just me. But I don't know. I thought I started a little bit of a stuttering when there was a hit detection, when they were colliding as characters. There was that hesitation. So I don't know if that's just the game or it's just the way it usually is or whatnot. But 75 games, 75. But no, it wasn't that. I'm just not the biggest Fable fan. Forza. I'm sorry. I'll just say this one real quick. I did not care for the sword game by Game Freak. Just not my thing. Don't got anything to say. Good to say, bad to say. I don't really care about it. It's woof off to in the wind. Forza 6. I think Forza 6 is basically just a reskin of 5. But obviously it's going to be a whole Japan effect. I think I think it has the potential to be a really great game. Once they put out maybe an update or two and they start putting out like maybe these specific timed events, I think it really has gravitation because you can't fuck up when you take Forza to Japan, because Japan is just like that. The culture is racing and, you know, all those kind of vehicles and the high-end sports cars and shit like that. It's all part of the experience. So they can't F this one up. I think it's going to be really good. I at least want to try it. I'm sure it'll be the same Forza experience, but there could be a couple cool events, maybe some nighttime races. I'm hoping for that. Nighttime races or like little certain things. They got to figure it out. They can't cut corners on this one.
Okay.
The last thing, Kiln. Okay. So I'm like kind of on board with Perry, but I'm not going to shit on him that hard. Okay, Kiln. I think this game is going to like, okay, I appreciate the artistic, different vision they have over there because it's always something you never just expect. Like Psychonauts. Did you ever expect Psychonauts 2 to like be that fucking crazy? Or just Psychonauts in general?
Yeah.
Like it's just a crazy ass game. But this one is just a little different, and like you said, it's like using all this money and you're trying to make a party game. I think it's a funny idea. Like it's definitely up your alley. Something I would definitely see coming from Schaefer and Double Fine. But my general question to that is, okay, cool. You got this kind of creative game that is a party game of whatnot, and you want to put it out, even if it is on Game Pass. And you do sell it other places. What traction are you bringing to the game? And if you do bring traction, how long does that traction stay playing your game? And a quote I like to use personally is, does it survive the 2-week hype? If the game survives the 2-week hype and people are still consistently playing, then you've got something there. But if you just hit a cliff after 2 weeks, then you know that you got to go back to the drawing board. And I think that's going to be the thing. It's going to be 2 weeks like, oh, this is so cool, dude. I'm going to like make a dick out of it or something and like battle somebody. Like, I don't know, dude. You know what I mean? Someone's going to do something. But I think after that, everybody would be like, all right, this is kind of boring and shit. But other than that, I think those were the games. And that's all, folks.
Yeah, that was pretty much it. It was the 4 games. Felt like the show itself was like incredibly long-winded for 4 games, but then again, developer direct and you got these developers talking and whatnot, and it's just like, okay, I mean, I get it, I suppose, but I felt like they could have condensed it, made the show a bit more interesting. Once they started really yammering on and on, it just felt like it was long in the tooth. But that's with a lot of those shows like that. It's like, just cut the crap, get to the games. As far as games for me, Kiln, I could take a leave. I don't care. I mean, like you were saying, if it's one of them things where it's gonna gain like traction, so be it. But just like, okay, whatever. The Samurai game, I don't even remember the name of. Again, it's like, that's the new hotness. It's a new trend. Again, not really my thing. I'll even go so far as to say where Perry was like goes to Tsushima and everything like that. For me, it's literally Onimusha and then like Ninja Gaiden, and then that's it. All these other ones, it's like, okay, I get it. It's cool if that's what they want. The new hotness to be, and everybody wants to play it. Whatever, not for me. Don't care. Now this Forza 6, is this Horizon or is this just a regular?
This is Horizon 6 because Motorsport was shut down.
Okay, that's right. Yeah. So then, because Horizon was first thing to get out of the way is that you were right, Perry. Forza is like the gold standard for car racing games. It's that's what it is. As far as like people who enjoy that stuff, like for me, again, when it comes to that kind of stuff, I'm an arcade style racing kind of guy. So like when you start getting into the whole simulation thing of it, it bores the ever loving shit out of me. I'm one of the few guys out there that actually hated Gran Turismo from the start because it bored its ears. I'm like, I don't want to sit here and drive shitbox little cars to get licenses before I can actually fucking race and enjoy myself.
Exactly.
I don't need that shit.
I'm a Ridge Racer guy all the way, so arcade racing is the way to go. And like old school, cruising, Need for Speed, Ridge Racer, Test Drive 4 is probably one of my favorite racing games there is. Test Drive 5 on Dreamcast.
Yeah, Test Drive 5. You know, those games.
Midnight Club 3 Dub Edition. Like, let's go.
Oh man, yeah. But for everybody who enjoys those games, that's great. And this is the only game I believe too that had a solid release date. Everything else was like different times of year. Like you mentioned, Fable was autumn. I think it was the Samurai game. They said it said like summer or spring or something. Right. But Forza was the only one that had a solid release date. So that's also kind of a bit concerning because it's like, okay, I mean, like Forza is going to be the big hit for them. They know they're going to go gangbusters. They're going to get their bag and be good with it. But these other games, and especially let me finish my thoughts on Forza. I mean, for everybody who enjoys that stuff, good for you. It looked great, always does. Not my thing. Now, if you give me a Forza game that's a straight up like arcade racer, I'll be good with that. But it looks good. It's going to do what it's going to do. Not for me. Fable, you have sat 5 years on this shit, and we're getting an autumn 26 release window, and everybody already going out there saying it's going to get delayed, which wouldn't shock me. Is just that's another kick in the teeth. It's been like 5, now 6 years because they initially announced it in 2020 with that trailer. And again, I'm not a big RPG guy anymore. I was in my 20s. Now, not so much. It looks like it could be cool. Yeah, the being locked at 30 frames per second, that sucks. Especially with the hardware we're running it on now with PS5 and the Series X and whatever. But it is.
Hold up. I'm sorry to cut you off. Did you say locked at 30? Are you kidding? Is it really locked at 30?
That's what we're hearing, buddy.
Yeah,
we're hearing that Microsoft wrote the scripts for 30 FPS for that one.
I'm gonna go take a lap around my house and there's about a foot of snow. I'll be right.
Don't worry though. Maybe in 6 months after release, we'll get a 60 FPS patch.
Yeah,
maybe.
So it's just like, 6 years, and I mean, I will say everything looked good. Yeah, the combat looked a bit jank, but again, it might have been
the camera was pulled all the way back. It's like, dude, if I'm in combat, I want to see what's going on.
Right. And I think maybe they've got more cooking they got to do. As the kids would say, they let them cook. But yeah, they need to do that if they're going to get this out by that autumn winter. Again, for people who have been waiting for it, hopefully it's everything they want. Graphically, it does look good. I'll give it that. I mean, performance-wise, 30 FPS on current gen hardware is a bit disappointing, but what are you going to do? But yeah, 6 years, and you can't give anybody a solid release date. You can't get past 30 frames per second. It's just like, what are you doing? And then I mean, again, hopefully it turns out. Hopefully it does launch in autumn. Hopefully it is everything that Fable fans want. But yeah, there's issues there, and anybody who is not calling out those issues are blind to them, and they don't care. They're bootlicking. So,
we're toxic right now. Don't you understand?
We're so toxic.
Well, we always
we're
are.
like mean. We're the mean girls.
Do I bought 16 PlayStation 5 Pros this afternoon, and I think
only
25 of them.
I heard you blew out your shocks in your vehicle.
Oh yeah.
Wait. I
had to go buy a whole new car. I went to the dealership today, bought a whole new car just to bring them home.
Yeah, the back springs were cracked. I was like, you're missing a spring. You're missing a spring there, buddy. You got to put a whole new leaf in there.
Dude, I had to buy 2 Hummers, one for me and one for my wife, just to get them back to the house.
Sweet mother. I mean, Jesus.
As one should.
And escorted naturally.
Yep, got armed,
escorted by the police.
I had helicopter presence over both cars. Don't worry.
Yep,
So you were good.
like,
You were good.
yeah,
Oh yeah.
But that's
they
what
had
happens.
you, they had you.
But that's what happens when we're paid off, right? To be
Yeah.
Oh,
toxic fanboys. We're
Yeah.
totally paid off to do that, you know.
Yeah,
Boom,
right.
boom, kaboom,
Shithead
Nuke is
Hakaki
in the
came to the
room.
house and wrote me a check from Sony. Oh, there you go.
Yo,
Make sure you go on a
let's
podcast.
go.
And 10 people
Let's
listen
go,
to
dude.
and hawk our shit.
I had
Nice.
Herman Holst knocking on my door saying, here's your bag of fat cash. Keep being a fanboy.
I had Herman Holst and Horny Holst knock on my door today.
I had Herman Holst in a headlock and I gave him a noogie.
Yeah, and then a wedgie for good measure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But any other thoughts on the developer direct?
They could have done better. And you know what? Like you said, too much talking, not enough games.
Yeah.
And it's like, dude, I get it's developer direct, but do I really have to sit there and listen to every little thing? Dude, I just want the fucking games, okay? This is what I said on Gaming Fuse when Noof had me on, and this is what I said on Gaming After Dark. I said this, and people don't like it. I shouldn't have to know the fucking people's names that make the games, that run the show. I shouldn't have to know Phil Spencer's name. I shouldn't have to know. I should just see, here's the game, here's when it's coming out, here's how much. That as a gamer, that's what I want. I don't care about the fucking guy running around the office with no clothes on. I don't care about the guy with the pineapple haircut fucking jerking off while he's playing the fucking test beta of Fable. I don't care.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Wicked does
the game. And how much is it? When's it coming out? That's
right.
it.
Oh,
and that's my thing too, and that's something I've been saying for years. It's this whole like, I mean, pulling back the curtain is okay to an extent, but when you go that far, like you said, I don't give a damn who's programming the game. I don't care who's designing the levels. I don't care who's the head of whatever. I don't. Exactly. It's not my business. I don't care.
Our job is to consume the content. We pay the money. We get the content. That's it.
Right.
End of story.
Yeah, and Frank says it best right here. The devs are heroes now. I would say devs and execs, because everybody wants to put these guys up on pedestals and shit, and it's like they're only out for your money anyway. That's what it is.
And I'll say this, okay? Rest in peace, Vince Zampella, okay? Mm-hmm. When a game is great, that's when you should hear somebody's name. Okay. Right. I shouldn't have to see these developer direct people and fucking flying around, eating Chinese food on the roof and running around with go-karts wearing Hugh Hefner clothes. It's like you're there to do a job, okay? It looks like I'm watching the fucking Muppet Babies in the background when these guys are talking. Like, what are we doing? I want to buy a game. I want to play a game. And I don't want to hear this bullshit. Oh, well, you have a backlog. Fuck you. Fuck your backlog. Because you know what? None of us will be able to beat any of the games we played over the last 40 years. Okay?
Yeah.
If I have a backlog, why'd you sell me a Series X then, you dumb fucks?
Yeah.
Just saying. You should have stuck me on the VCR Xbox One. But I got a backlog from the 80s. I'm never going to complete it.
Yeah.
Okay? So I don't want to hear this backlog horse shit. Well, it's okay if they delay it because I have a backlog. Good for fucking you, buddy. But I want to play new games. That's why I bought this thing.
Yeah, that's
saying,
right.
I'm sick of that shit too.
Yeah. Now I will say, and Chrissy Bakley here chimes in. Where's E-Day? I guess right. The big rumor is, and normally I don't like talking about rumors on the show, but the big rumor is that they're gonna do another show dedicated to it. That one I'll definitely be tuned into because that's actually a game I really actually give a shit about.
That's what we want. Gears E-Day. That's why we bought the fucking Xbox for Gears of War. I didn't buy Xbox for fucking Killian, Clint, whatever the hell that game is called with the pottery. I didn't buy it for that. Pottery. I bought it for Gears of War. I bought it for Halo.
Yeah.
That's why I bought that thing.
Yeah, when is Gears E-Day coming out? Because
I know. Well, it was supposed to come out last year, according to all these insiders who claim they're not insiders, but they are.
A wise man once said, "Just wait." Just
wait. And I mean the whole thing is at this point, the whole thing is now it's literally just like with everything else. Any game we're seeing get delayed, it's just because they are doing their whole multi-platform strategy now, which makes sense. But it's like because a lot of these games weren't initially announced or started on when that was a thing. They've had to change course and change direction in fairness to them. So they have to go out of their way now to get everything correct. So, but yeah, that's the one I'm looking forward to is Gear Day. And if what's buzzing around the net now is that there's going to be another one where they're going to talk about that, that'll be the one I pay attention to. So we'll go ahead and move on from the developer direct. It seems like we got all our thoughts in there. Next topic, and this is one that definitely excites me more because at the top of the show you mentioned, Perry, that RE9 is coming in about a month's time. And we already had the one showcase, but now they've dropped even more footage with more gameplay showcasing bits of both gameplay styles and parts of the campaign where you're playing as both God damn it, Grace and Leon. I always want to say it's Alexa, but I'm thinking Code Veronica, and it's like it's not even the right one. That's Ashford, not Ashcroft. Blah 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 blah. So Perry, did you see the extended footage of gameplay? And now, what are your thoughts? Have your thoughts changed from last week off of the initial gameplay stuff with this extended stuff coming through?
Yeah, and now that I saw more actual gameplay and not like Leon massacring a whole freaking doctor's office. I'm more excited for it again. So I'm back on the hype train.
Yeah,
never was really off of it, but I'm more on the hype train now. I can't wait. It comes out 1 month from today, and I will be there. I'll be live streaming it, and that weekend is my birthday weekend. We're celebrating, so I'll probably live stream it with all the guys in the room at the shop, and we'll all play it and see what we think. So
very cool. Very cool. What about you, Wicked? What are your thoughts? Did you catch the extended gameplay? Has this changed your opinion? Are you more hype, less hype, same hype?
I did not catch the extra trailer or the extra game footage. But this game just has me interested. It looks inviting. I don't know. I really just don't know. Maybe I get it that day, maybe I don't. I'm on the fence. But it looks intriguing enough from what I've already seen as a casual person who does not play these games. It looks fun.
You gotta jump head first into the pool, man. I'm telling you. I will say, give a shout out to Anthony over at Let's Talk Resident Evil, because he does a breakdown of the extended gameplay, and that's where I actually watched it from. I'm like, oh, he did a breakdown of it. Let me check this out. So much love to Anthony and Let's Talk Resident Evil, because that was a really well done breakdown. Watch that.
Very detailed in his breakdowns.
Very detailed. It was very good.
Detailed files.
It makes it easier for me to break it. Yeah, it makes it easier for me to see it. Like, oh, okay.
Yeah, but and I did not feel like you did, Perry. I saw the initial gameplay. I was like super excited. I loved the whole massacre scene in the hospital. I thought, man, this is just over the top violence. This is right up my alley. This is just great. It's gory.
I wasn't saying that was bad, but it's like, I hope that's just not it. Like that was my concern, because that's one section of the game. And I'm like, okay, where do we go from here? But from what they're saying, that's just the hospital itself is not the whole game. It's just like a sliver of the game. So I'm more excited now.
Oh yeah. And that had me going too, because it was like, okay, because I felt like maybe like it was gonna like how you maybe initially thought, where it was gonna pull more of like a Resident Evil 2, where you're gonna spend most of your time in a specific area. And I thought, okay, maybe we'll be in the hospital most of the time, but it seems like it's gonna be branching out more, and that's awesome. I loved, and I think I'm gonna play it the way it was presented in these gameplay showcases, where it's like I'm gonna play Leon third person, do the classic like RE4 kind of vibe, and then jump into the person with Grace, because man, that stuff with Grace was just like a slow burn, and I'm like, oh my god, it's just like, I'm like, I can see the controller in my hand and just being kind of like white knuckled the entire time, like, oh, is this guy gonna turn around and see me? This shit, that shit.
It actually makes sense to do stealth in first, because then you don't have to look at the character on screen.
Right.
You have the whole environment to look at and figure out where you're going to hide and run to. Whereas with Leon, you know what you're going to get. You're going to get
you just
Resident Evil and all that. So
and just again, just the graphicness. And I'm not one of these. Well, yeah, I can say I'm a gore hound because I love horror films. So yeah, I guess I am. But the way they did it, it just like it just had me right then and there. I'm just like, this is insane. But yeah, like the Grace stuff really interests me because of the slow burn, the first person. The one bit where she was in, it almost looked like a ballroom, and you had the one girl who was like singing, the zombie chick that was like singing. Right, I was like, oh, this is creepy shit, man. This is gonna be cool. So definitely can't wait for RE9. And I'm gonna be day one. So I may even have to do like normally I don't put my gameplay videos up right away. I like to sit with the game first, and then so I don't look like a scrub playing it. But I think I'm going to do like a first experience with it. Just got to put it up there because it's going to be an event, man.
Oh yeah,
big time.
Oh yeah. Do you have any? Mm-hmm. Okay, as for you guys as longtime fans of the series, do you have any like theories of who Victor Gideon is? Is he an original character? Is he a new person? Do you think he's somebody from the past? Do you have any like theories? Or
he's definitely somebody that worked in Umbrella in the past, who's now taking charge. But I mean, I think the real question is, what is Elpis? And a lot of us are thinking Elpis is the resurrection of Albert Wesker. So we will see what happens. It could be wrong though.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. It's like, I'm thinking Gideon's ex-Umbrella at some point. This whole Elpis thing is like, what the hell is this? What are we getting into? And the fact that it does, and it does make me happy that it makes the Outbreak games canon by including Grace and her mother and this and that. And it's like, that's fucking cool. So it's like we can maybe even expand some more of the lore. So, and it also gives me hope that this isn't going to be it, that we'll still have more Resident Evil, because I want to say back when they were speculating 9, they were saying that this might be it, the last run kind of shit, different talking heads over the internet. And I'm like, God, no, they got so much they could tap into.
No, this won't be it. There was a rumor that Leon does die in this game, but that's not confirmed at all. However, if they do go that route, that would really open up the door for 10. And that would bring back Chris and Jill. But I think they're coming back either way in 10. Because if they're going to resurrect Wesker, that's the 10th game right there. Jill and Chris versus Wesker.
Yeah.
So
that would make sense. And especially because they initially wanted Chris to be the poster boy of the franchise, and it turned into Leon real quick.
Right.
So it's like kind of get Chris back in the spotlight after his little bit in 7 and 8. But yeah, and maybe even tap into some of that, like what happened, why, maybe delve into why he fell out with the BSAA and the BSAA went the way it did. I know we got little bits here and there with the Revelations games, but like give us more of that from his perspective. And then, there's so many ways you could go with it. And I could spend hours just talking about it. And I won't do that because we just don't have that kind of time, but it could be cool. Any other thoughts before we move on?
No,
I'm excited. Can't wait.
Same here. Now, Perry, you're gonna take the lead for this one here because you dropped it in our chat, and let us know. Now, I'm not. Oh, excuse me. I wasn't aware of anything. I didn't see anything. But maybe you could enlighten us and we can get opinions on it. But you had mentioned something about different Xbox ports being canceled.
Oh, so listen, it was reported, and I guess this game was money-hatted by Sony, but here we go.
Oh, fudge.
The Nickelodeon Splat Pack launches on January 30th.
Okay.
PlayStation 5 and Nintendo Switch. However, it's been canceled for the Xbox Series.
Okay.
So get your pitchforks out, Xbox fanboys, you fat slobs. It was money-hatted. right?
Sony
that fucking and I'm gonna hear, well, we didn't need that game. How about you didn't need this, you fucking piece of shit? Listen, asshole, you need as many games on Xbox as you fucking can get. Okay? That's the hard reality. When you guys run around and say, what's money had, you look like a fucking idiot, number one. You streaked during the Patriots game. Number two, when you say we don't need it, you do need it. I don't want to hear that. When you say that shit, developers are going to see that and be like, oh, look, they don't want the game anyway. We're just going to put our shit somewhere else.
Right.
Stop saying this stuff, please. You're making it worse for yourself.
Oh, my goodness.
Anyway, Nickelodeon's a big fucking deal. Just saying.
Nickelodeon is a big deal. I'll give you that. Like, some people can play them off as like, kids games, this stuff and that.
I love them.
Right.
Would you want that demographic on your platform? And let's leave the consoles out of it. Let's leave the whole Xbox is changing whatever with not using console, whatever. Let's leave that shit out of it. Your platform, your Game Pass, your this, that, and the other fucking thing. You would want that because that's obviously an audience that you want to tap into.
You're preserving the legacy because these are the Super Nintendo games from back in the day. This is the collection of all them.
Right.
And again, this is video game history. You want to preserve this on every platform that you can.
Yes.
And if you're on Xbox, you're an Xbox guy, you want to have that access to those games. You want to play the game. You want to play the Mortal Kombat collection. You want to play Marvel versus Capcom. You want to play Street Fighter, all that shit from back in the day, you want to have available to you. And when you don't, that's the problem. And in my opinion, that's a problem. So, I mean, I think the fans should get together and just rally and tweet back at these guys, the developers, and be like, yo, we want this game.
Right.
And maybe you'll get it done. It happened with Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
It did. So. You're right. It did. Get enough people talking about it. And I wholeheartedly agree. From a preservation standpoint, just like you were saying, it's like you want these games on newer consoles. And it's like you can play the whole fanboy argument all you want. Like, oh, I don't care. It's kid game. This, that, and the other thing. Blah, blah. F them, F that. Fuck Nickelodeon, whatever. Yeah, it's first off, that's the dumbest shit ever. Because again, you want to talk about. And I'm going to go in and I'm going to praise Xbox and Microsoft on it because they do preservation fairly well with their backwards compatibility and shit like that. Yeah. At points, it seems like they do care. And this is something where, again, it's like older games. We care about game preservation. I would be all over this. Whether or not, even if it is something you don't necessarily care about. Oh, they're Super Nintendo Nickelodeon based games. I don't care about that.
Just because some people don't care about this game doesn't mean we don't.
Well, that's true. And to take that point even further, even if you don't care about it and you care about game preservation, this opens the door for additional games to get ported over. Maybe something you do care about.
Other companies will see this, and they'll be like, oh, you know what? They're preserving a game on Xbox, on PlayStation. Well, we got to do that. But if they see, oh, you know what? The Xbox version was canceled. They probably don't want to sell it on there. Maybe we should just put our stuff on the other platform. It's like you want everyone to come in. You know what I mean?
Right. You have everybody on your platform. It's and especially with their reach now, everything's an Xbox. Okay. You want to take that marketing. You want that to actually mean something. You're going to have that everywhere. Exactly. That means, oh, hey, bring this stuff. We give a shit about game preservation, and not only are we going to have it on our box, on our console, we'll have it on our platform, which reaches out everywhere because everything's an Xbox.
Exactly.
You don't have to worry about it being locked onto a console on your PS5 or your Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch 2. This is going to be everywhere now. That should be more appealing to developers and publishers than anything else.
Yes.
So it just, to me, that makes sense.
When Marvel vs. Capcom wasn't announced for Xbox, I just saw Xbox people give up. Yeah, well, we didn't need that game anyway. Nobody would play it. They'd play it for like 5 minutes. It's like, dude, what are you talking about?
This is Marvel versus
history on the platform, that game. that needs to be on there. And thank God a lot of people put their foot down. They tweeted at Xbox, they tweeted at Capcom, and they got it done. It didn't take that long. It took about a month or so.
Right.
But they listened, and that game was out. It was late, but it came out. And we have access to that game now. It's preserved. And you know what? I bought it on Xbox. It's in my Xbox library with all the other 90s fighters that I purchased on there.
But yeah, so, I mean, just stuff like that only makes sense. And especially consider, you know, I'm going to go further. This is all instances and stuff like that, because obviously Microsoft has Team Ninja now. Ninja Gaiden 4, you know, that big franchise, you know, is owned by Microsoft and Xbox and this and that. Wouldn't you think, because I'm not sure, well, I'm sure Tecmo still owns the license to the original, but you would think maybe being if like Team Ninja has like the name and the franchise, the license to the franchise, don't you think if they were wanting to maybe give gamers a crack at the OG NES Ninja Gaiden games and say, hey, listen, this is our legacy here. That's your game preservation. Put that out on your platform. It will be everywhere. And that would be a feather in the cap for Xbox saying, hey, listen, yeah, we do give a shit about game preservation. Look at this. You know what I mean? Yeah. But it starts here. And this is, you know, it's definitely a misstep as far as I'm concerned.
Well, look at the Activision library. They were supposed to bring all those games over and they never did.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, they got to get on the ball with that stuff.
You own them now. I understand it's a massive undertaking. I won't take that part away from anybody. That's huge. It's a massive library.
They got the money for it, though. It's not like we're talking Sony, where Sony doesn't have cash to do all that. Like, Microsoft has plenty of resources and money. I know the Xbox division doesn't have a lot of money, but they can reach out to Satya and be like, hey, man, we have a lot of games we could put in here and increase subscription prices and increase subscription subscribers if we get these games on the platform. And he'll be like, how much do you need to convert these stupid games? You have 6 months. Get all these games out. Boom, done. You know what I mean? Like, this is stuff that can be done.
Yeah,
it is. You're right. You know, it's definitely a correct statement. You know, Microsoft is the company that Microsoft is.
Right.
You know, but that's not. Yeah, that's where that is. It's a huge misstep because leads to another, leads to another, leads to another, and then the next thing you're saying is, how come we're not getting these games? How come this is skipping our platform? Don't listen to the fucking idiots on social media saying, oh, it's a Sony money hat and everything. Fuck off, man.
I know.
Call Oliver Stone and see what he tells you.
Yeah, right. You know?
Oh, man.
Fucking break.
Fucking too much.
So, I guess that's where that stands with that, gentlemen, unless we have any other thoughts.
No.
There was another game canceled for Xbox, but I never heard of this game before. 1348 Ex Voto or whatever. It's some Italian game.
That I've never heard of.
And yeah, me neither. Apparently it was it's coming out in March, but they had to cancel the Xbox version to focus the efforts on the PC and PlayStation 5 version of the game.
Wow.
And they put a statement out and everything.
Wow.
I don't even know who the hell this company is.
Wow.
It's just the name of the game that tweeted it. By said Leo Games. I don't fucking know who the hell that is.
Yeah, smaller studio, and then
I don't even know if that would move the needle either way, but that's just another game that, you know, the trickle effect, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, none of the times.
I don't know if you guys saw it, but I saw that Wario posted that Walmart posted like a picture or on their link was Metroid Prime 2 being on the service for Nintendo Switch.
That I haven't seen.
I saw that.
It would be Nintendo Switch too. So, but
which would suck because that means they're not going to remaster it.
Yep, they take.
They'll not get it. They'll find a way to double dip.
Yeah,
they'll find a way to double dip.
I hope they do because they put Wind Waker on there, and I'm pissed about that because I want a HD remaster of that on the Switch.
Yeah,
I'm tired of playing my freaking Wii U.
All right, gents, I'm going to go get the wife. I shall be back. Keep the show running, and everybody in the chat, keep it beautiful. I will be back shortly.
All right.
All right. Sounds good.
Listen,
sounds
it's
good.
time to nuke this show out of orbit.
All right. We have a poll we want to start from the get-go. Cheez-Its or Goldfish? Go.
Oh, man.
What are we doing? Which one you gotta bring one on an island? Cheez-Its or Goldfish?
You know, Cheez-Its are really fucking good, but I gotta go Goldfish.
Dude, I'm going Cheez-Its because, dude, the salt, when you get a good Cheez-It and it's got the salt on it.
That's why I'm not going Cheez-It. When you get a good Cheez-It, Goldfish are always good.
No, dude, no. Cheez-It, I mean, Goldfish are always good. They're consistent. They like Papa Gino's with pizza. They're consistent. But I'm telling you, the Cheez-It is like a bar pizza where it's like sometimes it's right on the mark. Sometimes it's a little bit better because you get to the bottom of the bag.
I get the burnt Cheez-Its, the ones that are like extra crispy or whatever.
Ooh, yeah. Those ones are pretty good too. My wife likes the snap.
They have to put salt on them. Sometimes they got salt, sometimes they don't. I don't know why.
Man.
It's like saltines. You buy saltines, they're all salty, and then you'll buy another box. There won't have any salt on it.
Saltines, love me some oyster crackers in my soup. I'm a sucker for that. Come on, chat. What is it? Goldfish or Cheez-Its? What the fluff?
Mike Campbell's 3D printed soup.
Yo, this is probably a stupid question. Does anybody not know what I'm talking about when I say I'm gonna make myself a fluffernutter?
I don't know what the fuck that is, man.
Oh my. All right. Everybody in the chat, let me know if you don't know what I'm saying when I'm going to make myself a fluffernutter to eat tomorrow. A fluffernutter. It might be the way I'm saying it, but fluffernutter. Because that is a peanut butter and fluff sandwich. That's what we call it.
Oh, okay. Fluffernutter. Yeah. Peanut butter and fluff.
What would you call it? Yeah, peanut butter and fluff. Okay. It's called the fluffernutter.
We used to go fluff on ice cream.
Fluff and hot cocoa too. Can't go wrong.
I never try. You know, fluff is like one of those things where you try it once because it's just deadly. Like, I can't keep eating this shit.
You know, it kind of sounds weird when you say it, like when you really pronounce it out there, Frank. Like when you're like, "Can I have a fluffernutter?" Like, what? That just sounds weird. You sound like you are in a white van parked outside of a school zone. When you say it like that, you gotta say you gotta say like fluffernutter. It's fluffernutter. But anyway, Cheez-Its for life, bitch.
Yeah, that's a hard call.
It's a hard call. It really is. It really is. I'm a sucker. You know what goes good with a nice box of Cheez-Its? A Coca-Cola. And I'm not even a soda guy.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
There's just something about. I like them all. I could drink Pepsi.
It's funny you said that because the next thing I was gonna say was Coke or Pepsi, and then you said Coca-Cola. I was like, shit.
Oh, okay. I like Coke over Pepsi because I like that bubbly feeling. But
Coke is like it's like a hard liquor. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I don't like that hard root beer where it tastes like I just drank a beer. I'm like, what the fuck was that? You know what I mean? Like, what the hell? No, like, okay, so I hate the people where it's like, hey, excuse me, can I have a Coke? I'm sorry, we only have Pepsi. And it's like, well, I don't want.
Oh yeah, fucking like, Buffalo Wild Wings only has Pepsi.
Then don't fucking order something else. Order ginger ale. You know what? You don't even get to order Coke.
Oh, I order a seltzer. Seltzer. Jesus Christ.
Yo, you talking like daddy now? Yo, seltzer. Got that seltzer. Oh man, we're just gonna nuke this thing. This is gonna.
I don't mind drinking Pepsi. Pepsi's like a softer, like refreshing drink.
Yeah.
Where Coke is like the hard stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I would rather have the Coca-Cola. Pepsi, you can take it or leave it. I mean, it's fine. I'll take it. Yeah. But
do you drink do you drink Mountain Dew?
I used to drink back. I mean, we're talking like 20 years ago. I used to drink Code Red.
Yo, Code Red in the original Live Wire.
The original Code Red. But listen. I used to go to Subway, okay, and they would have these like giant fucking like plastic cups. They were like special cups or whatever.
Yo,
and you would twist and you put a straw in there, like a big ass straw. I would fill that shit.
Member card. He's like, no, I'm just gonna get a refill.
Dude, I would fill that shit with ice Go to the fucking place next door and buy a bunch of Code Reds. Go home, just dump that shit in.
Bro. Dude, I realized the Subway, I'm sure it's probably for most, if not all, the one down the street from me, the Subway, it has on tap vitamin water XXX, and that is my favorite flavor of vitamin water. Every time I'm up there, I'm like,
they had Hubert's lemonade for a little bit here.
Oh my God. I'm like, fill it up, fill it up, fill it up, fill it up. I'm like, drink, fill it up, fill it up. Even when I go to dude, so Wild Bates, who was in the chat earlier, that's my cousin. And we go to sometimes we'll just go to Taco Bell or KFC every once in a blue moon. And let me tell you, Daddy fills up on his Baja Blast. I get my fix for that one.
That's
time.
Frank right there, Baja Blast, Mr. Baja Blast.
I'm not the biggest soda guy either. I really, but on certain things, I'm like, yo, I'm hanging out with my cousin. We're gonna go to Taco Bell. I'm like, I'm gonna have a soda. I'm not gonna ask for a fucking water. You know what I mean? Or you're going out to dinner. I'm like, I'm probably gonna have a soda and a beer. You know what I mean? It's cool, but
right.
But yeah, no, dude, I like Dr. Pepper. Not just original Dr. Pepper. I don't like
Dr. Pepper tastes good, but then there's that bubblegum aftertaste at the very end.
Hey, it's all the flavors. It's all the flavors. You want to hear something? I am really, really picky on this one particular food. And when people fuck it up on me, I genuinely get really, really mad. And it all has to do with carrot cake. I am a sucker for a good carrot cake, but the fucking second you hide nuts or raisins, all that junk inside of it, it's shit. I'd rather scoop it up when I'm doing poop patrol in the yard and just hoist it into the woods because it belongs in a landfill at that point. None of that junk belongs in carrot cake, bro. And if you do, you should have a big motherfucking sticker because I've bought.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that stuff in cakes or bread or anything.
I'm not even a big cake guy, but carrot cake. Something about carrot cake.
Well, I wasn't a cheesecake guy, but as I got older, I'm a cheesecake guy now. Must be like Golden Girls effect. When you get fucking old, you like cheesecake. I don't know.
Yeah, it might be. I think I've only had one cheesecake because my wife brought us some strawberry shortcake kind of thing, and I like that general flavor. So I was like,
right,
I think I'll try this one. That's cool, but dude, do you guys know the store Crumble Cookie? Do you know that? Are you aware of that store?
I think I heard of it, but I don't think we have that around here.
It's just one of those fucking new stores that sells cookies and shit like that. So we went to dinner. My wife was like, let's go next door and get some cookies. So we go in there fuck. I'm like, all right, I'm in here. I'm at least going to get 2 cookies. So I go in there and I get the chocolate chip. And then I'm like, oh, damn, what? I don't even know what else to pick. All this other shit is just mad extra. I don't like anything too sweet. I like it on the low end. You know what I mean? Like a lighter coffee. So I'm like, just give me the oatmeal, glazed one. And dude, the oatmeal glazed one was so good to the point where I ate pieces of it to try to prevent myself from eating it all in one go, only to find myself every time a match would be over in Battlefield to run up and break a piece off and then run down and game and then run back up. I couldn't, dude.
No.
It was one of the best cookies I've had in many moons.
You're lucky you didn't go back there the next day and buy 10 of them.
Bro, my wife was in the area. I was like, go check. Go check. It's scratching my neck. Go check. Oh my God. Too funny. So we went on a food tangent today.
Try Dr. Pepper Blackberry.
Yo, listen. Who said that? RWK. It does hit different all day. So listen, one of my boys got married in Mexico, and we all went down, all his boys in the family, and it was a dope ass wedding. But dude, when I get there, so check it. Obviously, you can get snacks in the airport and shit like that. We went right to the hotel, and in the hotel I had a Coke or something like that, Sprite, peanut M&Ms and regular M&Ms and something else. And dude, they just hit different. They're made with
actual sugar cane.
Oh, it's made with the good shit, baby. Dude, I was like, I'm never going home.
They used to sell that here. They probably still do. It's called Coca-Cola Life. It had a green label. Really? And that's Coca-Cola with cane sugar. That's the Mexican.
Dude, it was so good. Like I went, they have like a little mini convenience store there. If you needed anything, like, like headache medicine, like something like toothbrush, or you forget something light like that. Right. But they have like chips there and shit like that. It was kind of funny. Like they had some other weird ass flavors. Like I've never seen these kind of Lay's chips. Like I've never seen these kind of Doritos. Like then they have the normal ones and shit like that. But like, yeah, there was a couple times where I bought, like, I was like, you know what? I was like, F it, dude. I'm gonna try these like honey weird ass whatever the hell they are. But yeah, it was wild stuff.
Didn't young Dolph get killed coming out of a crumble cookie? What the fuck? What is he talking about?
I mean, I know he is gone, but I don't know. I couldn't tell you. But if it happened, I would understand why it happened, because those cookies, that one cookie I had was amazing.
There's a crumble by Frank, like, so I guess there's one by me. So there you go. I didn't know that.
I am telling you, if there is it wasn't oatmeal raisin, it wasn't oatmeal anything, it was just oatmeal, and it had a nice like honey glaze. Oatmeal with the glaze, oatmeal honey glaze, oatmeal something. That one fucking hurt, bro. Like, I don't even know. Dude. Like when I left that store, I had to tuck my thing up in the waistband. That's how fat thing got me. Yeah. No, not Dolph Ziggler. I love Dolph Ziggler. No, not Dolph Ziggler. But yeah, that's it's right. RWK, yo, fuck raisins. Like I can eat a raisin outside of my carrot cake, but the second you put it out there, like in my carrot cake, like there's beef. Like I'm waiting for the chef to come out into the parking lot after. I'm just gonna be waiting for him.
Man.
Yeah, no, it's real. It's real. You got any foods you're passionate about that when they fuck up, you just lose your shit?
Oh yeah, all the fucking time, man. Up here, they fuck everything up.
Is there that one that just like carrot cake's my one? People fuck my shit up, but when you fuck up my carrot cake, I want death penalty, like immediately, like no questions.
Yeah, if I get like a cheeseburger or something, I'm gonna tell you. And I already said this. On my thing, I fucking got really mad. A couple of months ago, I ordered it. I haven't had like a cheeseburger in a long time. I had the Krabby Patty, but right before that, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get a cheeseburger. All right,
dude.
So I got it. They deliver it. Has no fucking cheese on it.
What the fuck?
I ordered a bacon cheeseburger. There was bacon on it, but no cheese. And I was like, are they fucking kidding? And then I call and they're like, oh, well, we forgot, can you bring it back? And then we'll just give you one with cheese on. I'm like, why can't you just put cheese on it? Like, what's the big deal?
Yeah.
So they had to go all the way back. And they gave us one and they charged us $2 for the fucking cheese. It's like, dude, what? I don't even fucking know anymore. You made me go all the way back after I had delivery. You made me go back and the fucking thing didn't have cheese on it. Like, it's ridiculous. Shit like that. It's like basic stuff. Like I don't know why. Dude. I used to live like 45 minutes from here, right? And everything was good.
Yeah.
Okay. The minute I move up here, it's like I moved like to some hillbilly shit. Nobody knows how to make a fucking sandwich.
Jesus Christ, that's horrible.
And you're paying a lot of money for this stuff.
Yeah, that's pretty rough, dude. I had a bad experience. I feel like it's a little bit smoother now, but it's like when not Uber, but like whatever you want to call it, Uber Eats, Grubhub, when that shit like really was like taken off.
Right.
So there were like some regulation lines where you know what I mean? Like you didn't, like you're almost using a third party source, but it's like, who are you holding accountable? How long till you hold them accountable for whatever? There's miscommunication or misdialogue between the two, whether it's the company that I'm ordering the pizza from, which is I'm going to tell you the story from, and then Uber Eats who delivers it. So I call, my buddy's coming over and we're playing like Smash Bros. And I'm like, yo, let's order pizza. I'm like, all right, cool. Like not Domino's, like Papa Gino's is right down the street. They're just mad consistent. Let's just get a large and split it. Cool. Right. They'll be mad quick. So I call him and I'm like, yeah, we're gonna get this. And he's like, all right, this is the price, blah, blah, blah. How do you want to tip? And I was like, I was like, all right, I'll tip in cash. Because I was like, wow, like that price, he said it was kind of like higher than I thought for like the large pizza and whatever. But I was like, all right, whatever. Maybe it's, I don't know, maybe the price went out, times changed, COVID, whatever. I don't know. So all of a sudden I get a text with like and I look at it, it's like a preview on my phone. And it's got like, it's got a link. It has a link on it. I'm like, I don't know what the hell it is. I'm waiting for the Ring camera to fucking go off because that's what I'm waiting for. When he pulls in, the Ring camera is gonna go off. I'm like, oh, he's here, dude. Like, you know what I mean? So all of a sudden, I get another text, and I look, and it's like 20 minutes later, and he goes, and by the time I see it, it's 20 minutes past that text when it was sent, and it says delivered. And I go, and I look at my buddy. I'm like, yo, Tim.
Oh fuck.
I'm like, I have this text that says delivered. But my Ring camera never came on. Like it never went off. Like the ding, nothing. And all of a sudden I run upstairs and I go, you've got to be fucking kidding me. Sitting out in the cold for 20 minutes, my pizza, and I forget whatever side we got. I was like, you've got to be kidding me. And to think I was going to tip in cash. That's why I was like, when I said, I was like, I'll tip in cash. I kind of hesitated when I said it because I was like, something just seems off. And I was fucking dead on, dude. Something was off. Also, they almost fucking killed me one time. I don't know why I keep going back to this place. They almost killed me one time. I got fucking cinnamon sticks. Cinnamon sticks, folks. Cinnamon sticks. And you know what comes with cinnamon sticks? Icing. You know what's icing? Is just straight white. Okay? Well, I open up my fucking cinnamon sticks and I get my little icing. And I open it up. And I just like, you know, when you look at something and like, you know, something's up and you just can't put your fucking, like, you can't put your nose on it. You're like, what's wrong with you? What's different about you? Something's wrong. I don't know what it is. I can't put my nose on it. And I look and I look and I look and I look and I go, that's it. Frosting doesn't have speckles on it. It's straight white. No matter what, there's no discoloration. There's no different textures. It's straight white. Motherfucker put ranch in there. Like if I was just all willy nilly and I wasn't thinking about things and I was like boop and dunk and ate that, I would have I would have scraped that shit.
You put ranch on cinnamon sticks,
bro. They put ranch. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, yo, nobody eat this. Don't eat it.
Dude, you know what happened with her?
Like talking, they dip it.
We ordered from a new pizza place. Dude, she ordered, right? And she's gonna give the guy cash for a tip. Yeah. The guy shows up with the food and goes, oh, I don't have change. And then he goes, and he pulls his phone out and he calls the pizzeria and goes, what do? I don't have change on me. So the kid tells my wife, oh, yeah, I got to go back. He takes the food with him.
What the fuck? I'm like, no. Like, you leave the
food
here.
She's pissed off. She's pissed off. She goes, you have any money in your wallet? I goes, yeah, I have a couple bucks in my wallet. She pulls it out, calls the pizzeria, says, send that guy back. Right? Because the guy didn't get to the pizzeria yet. So he turns around, comes back and goes, oh, they told me to come back. And she goes, yeah, well, you got the money right here, right? She pays in cash. She didn't even give him a fucking tip. The cash wasn't for the tip. The cash was to pay the guy. And she didn't even bother tipping the fucking guy. How do you not bring cash with you? And why did you take the pizza back?
What an idiot. What an
She had just taken the cash, giving us the pizza, say, I'll be back with the $3 or whatever the fuck. You know what I mean? Like, fucking ridiculous. Yeah. Absolutely ridiculous. She was pissed.
I'd be fucking heated.
And I'm just like, dude, I'm hungry. I don't care right now. I'm just fucking hungry.
Dude, I'd be, man. No, there's certain times when you just like, you know, I mean, I might be a little lenient for you, but there's a breaking point where you got to be like stern. You know what I mean? Where you're like, where the fuck is the food? Damn, bro. No, I haven't had a bad experience in a while. Have not.
Well, when you come up here, I guess I'm gonna have to cook you dinner because you're gonna have a bad experience one way or another over here.
Yes. We're gonna have to get some. I'm gonna have to go eat some pizza up there.
Yeah, we could get you some good pizza. Fred has a good pizza place.
Nice. Yeah, we're gonna have to hit the BK up there. I heard it's great. I'm just kidding.
We got everything. We got Burger King, Taco Bell, all that bullshit. So
That's
whatever.
dope.
I haven't eaten all that. I just had the Burger King, the Krabby Patty when we did that show.
Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah, I eat here and there,
Dude, McDonald's, when I used to go there, it was fucking ridiculous. Okay, they had the quarter pounder with they had like 3 different ones, and then they had one. It was with cheese, mayonnaise, ketchup, and then it was onions and lettuce. So I would order that one without onions and lettuce, no problem. Dude, one day I go there, and they give me the burger with nothing on it.
What the?
And I was like, that's not what I ordered. And they're like, no, that's what you ordered. I said, no, I want everything on it. I just don't want onions and lettuce on it.
Yeah.
And they said, okay. So whatever. It happened again. And then I asked for the manager. The manager comes out. This lady looks like Howard Stern.
Oh
okay?
My God. Hot
and
already.
She's fucking telling me that's how they make it, and that's how you ordered it. I was like, I ordered it without lettuce and onions. I didn't order it without condiments on it.
Yeah.
And I was like, she kept on, well, that's how you ordered it. And I said, well, guess what, lady? I want a refund. So she fucking refunded us all our money, took all the food back.
Dear God. I would have been like this. I would have been like, okay, like, so this
I
sandwich
think they really
only
do
has
hire
lettuce and onions?
I think McDonald's hires the people from the house of Ronald McDonald because I don't know what the fuck's going on anymore.
Bro, I used to work at McDonald's when I was in high school and a little bit after high school, dude. I used to run that motherfucker. Was in the grill, dude, whipping up those patties back there. And then I became manager. It was pretty dope. I got in trouble for eating nuggets, though. I got called out in front of everybody for eating nuggets, and I denied it. I denied it in front of everybody.
He was like, so work. Come on.
I was like, I don't give a fuck. She's like, how many nuggets did you eat? I know you ate them. I was like, all right, I ate 10. That's about it. She's like, only 10? I was like, yeah, only 10. You probably had like fucking 100. She's like, oh, okay. It's not that bad. She's like, well, don't do it again. I'm like, all right.
Well, you should get fired on your day off for stealing boxes.
Dude, yeah, I got fired. Dude, you could get fired on your day for stealing boxes, especially when the Monopoly came around. Like,
yeah. So I see my house is still standing, so that means I didn't get nuked from orbit.
No, we actually had a great discussion. We found out who we really are as people.
Oh, really? Well, it's always important.
So naturally we have to know, Proto. I'm just gonna rattle off some questions. You're just gonna say which one it is that comes to mind for the best of your personal choices. Cheez-Its or Goldfish?
Yes.
Pepsi or Coke?
Coke.
Yes. All right. Did we have another one?
I don't know.
There? I have one. Here's one. I just really want to know if you got it. Is there a certain food, just one certain food that when you go out and you order it and they fuck it up, you go ballistic over all foods? For me, that example is carrot cake. You put any fucking junk in my carrot cake, I'm coming for your house, bro. I'm coming for your family. Hide your kids, hide your wife, because now I'm coming for everybody.
Yeah, actually, burgers. If you put mayo on my burger, I'm gonna go ballistic.
Yo, you don't like mayo on mayo on burger?
I'm allergic.
No.
Oh,
I'm allergic.
Oh, I'll take note of that if you try to attack me in the ring.
All of a sudden, you just come out with a jar of mayo, and then I break out in hives and start vomiting.
I just bop you over the head. It's Perry's like, the out cold. The mayo.
But yeah, that's that. Burgers or put mayo on anything, just anything that can have mayo on it. I gotta have to take it off because I'm allergic to it.
Yeah, so like a McChicken, you'd have to have that off. Okay, I got you. You. I feel that, bro. I feel that. I'm not allergic to like nuts or like raisins or anything, and I don't mind those shits outside of my carrot cake. But
yeah,
the minute you penetrate my carrot cake with that bullshit is the minute
you have made it unclean.
You have infected my carrot cake.
What if you eat a carrot cake and you get right to the middle and you see a giant ass raisin in the middle of the cake?
Yo, I will be one of those guys where he goes, and I stand up in the cafe and I go, who the fuck made this shit?
I could see it too, man. I could see it.
It's fucking funny. Throw it. I'd be like, do some out here.
So have we hit what's in the sack this week yet?
No, we have not.
What is in the
What isn't in the sack, dude?
Put him on the spot. What do we got in the sack?
We have the greatest game ever made.
Oh shit,
man.
The Elf on the Shelf.
Oh god. Oh.
This is better than anything in Game Pass. And notice how there's no Xbox version in this house.
Because they couldn't get Elf on the Shelf in Game Pass.
No, they couldn't get it. They got it on console, but it's $10. And you know, Xbox guys, they're too broke to buy any games.
Yeah, you can't spend $10.
Can't pull $10 out of your pocket. Got Rudolph.
Okay.
Oh, hell yeah, dog. I got that.
You got Madden getting blown by some camera guy.
And he's happy about
the world.
He's happy. Well, yeah, I mean, that's just what's going on, I guess. I don't know.
Well, yeah, that's his young.
He's trying to grab the PlayStation logo. Look at this guy.
Yeah.
And one of the greatest games that I waited till price drop. I waited till this was $20. Capcom Fighting Collection 2.
Oh, there you go. Now that's a good one.
I pre-ordered at 40, and then I was like, fuck that, man. I'm gonna wait till it goes on sale. Cancel it, waited, $20.
There you go. Chrissy Bagley over here saying it was Tommy Boy. So probably in reference to Madden.
Oh yeah. Well, Nicolas Cage is playing John Madden. I think that movie comes out this year.
Oh yeah, right. He does. That's wild.
A scary thing to think that Nicolas Cage is playing John Madden.
But very interesting to say the least because it's Nick Cage. So
yeah. Well, we'll see if he pulls off an Oscar so he can pay off another island. I don't know. Got taxes to pay.
Yeah. You can't tax man, that's for sure. All right.
Oh,
so, but it's funny. It's because I think you broke out the Rudolph game once before. Maybe it was the PS5 version, but no, that and the Elf on the Shelf game. It's funny. I know I mentioned it on the program before, but there's this channel called Mind Pulp, and these guys, they basically play like shitty video games, not like AVGN kind of style, but more along that kind of stuff where it's like shovelware. And I've seen them playing both the Elf on the Shelf, and it's just like, oh man. But that stuff's a riot if you ever get the chance to check that out.
It's a decent game. It's not that great.
Yeah.
But compared to anything in Game Pass, it beats the shit out of anything in Game Pass.
And there it is. You just shovelware. So, but all right, moving on from the sack, we will go into our usual weekly segment of games you should play before you die. Perry, start us off.
Oh man, I will say Overblood for PlayStation 1. It's not a great game, but it is a bootleg Barry Burton game. That's not Barry Burton.
I remember
sued for that game,
actually.
but Capcom never went after them. Yeah, it's a decent game. It's not that great. The controls are kind of shitty, but if they ever remake that game, I'll check it out. But
right,
it's like a one and done. Great little PS1 game.
Yeah, and it was during that time too where it was like everybody was kind of just jumping onto survival horror. Yep. So yeah, but I remember Overblood. There were a couple of games like that, and there was one you remember back when actually when they were doing all the real budget PlayStation 1 titles, but just right around the time of the PS2 launch. So you had like, I think it was called Grudge Warriors, which was car combat and shit like that. I think they had even put out a survival horror game, and I just can't remember, but I can see it in my head right now. It's going to drive me nuts.
There was a game called like Martian Gothic or something, which I never heard of, but when I opened the shop, it came in. And it's like a Resident Evil game. And I was like, holy shit, I'd never even seen this in my life.
I think that's the one I'm thinking of. Because I think
I
had it at one point.
It's like orange with people screaming on the cover.
Yep. I think that's one of them. Because I know, I had it at one point. Because I had went hard for a while and buying up like PS1 games and moving shit disappears and whatnot, but definitely one of them. So, but just that whole line. Yeah, I'm gonna look it up and we'll bring it up again on another time. But just like some of those games, because a couple of them are actually pretty decent, and that's actually where the Spec Ops series actually started. Because the first Spec Ops was one of those games.
Ooh, Spec Ops.
So
right.
Yeah. So but good pick, Overblood. Yeah, I'm gonna go try and hunt that back down because I want to replay through it because I know it's on one of my old PS1 memory cards because I saw it going through them. I'm like, the fuck was that?
I gotta do an updated collection video with all my stuff. I mean, I got rid of a lot of stuff, but I still have a lot of shit. Downstairs.
Right. Yeah, I got to do that eventually too because of course, over the years you acquire shit, so shit moves, shit gets acquired, this, that, and the other thing. So what about you, Wicked? What do you got for this week?
Oh, well, you know what? I was going to use one of the racers we mentioned earlier, but since I mentioned it, I had one in the back pocket ready for this occasion. I originally was going to use Midnight Club Dub Edition 3 because that game is just dope. Great soundtrack.
Right.
But the real pick is this, and I know I made Perry already play it, and it's Off-Road Challenge on the N64.
I know that one too,
Dude, man, that is one game. My dad does not play video games, does not care for them at all. But when the N64 was out and we had that game, that was the one game he was willing to play. So like a lot of core memories there for me. But like just overall, like even just like the interactions, it's just so arcade, like the voices and then the music. It's made by Midway and it's great.
Right. Yep. Yeah, Midway, especially for like N64, it seemed like they were on all cylinders for some of those games they were bringing out, man. Because they had some
like
good ones.
Third-party
even
kings over there.
Yeah. With all the cruising titles, the arcade ports, shit like that. And hell, even I think their Mortal Kombat ports were a little rough. But like War, I think was actually the better version compared to the PlayStation 1 version. So
Rampage.
Good stuff. Yeah.
Rampage
God.
games.
I brought that up. We were talking about last week. What's that?
God, dude. Rampage was dope on the N64.
Oh, hell yeah. World Tour and Universal Tour. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, dude. So many good games, dude. I love the N64.
Oh, hell yeah. I'm telling you, we're going to start here soon and we'll start discussing this off camera. But yeah, we're going to start doing like platform dedicated episodes soon because I think we really need to start just kind of like.
I'm down for that because you know why?
Oh,
yeah.
That's when games were fun. Okay. And I know I sound like an old man.
You guys could probably contribute a lot more.
Today, like I got to talk about Phil Spencer taking his clothes. Like nobody cares. Like I want to talk about games. All right. Like actual games, not sword fighting games, not delays, not none of this shit. I want to talk about actual games. So I'm down with that. 100%.
Oh yeah, definitely. And
I'll contribute as much as I can on the earlier ones.
But they
send us all the games that you own.
I had to send you a resume. I've beaten this game. Nah, not good enough.
Not enough. But see, the thing is, though, is you have access because you have a PC. You have access to emulators.
Ooh, yes, I do.
Just saying.
I almost want to get like a modded, just like PS2, PS3, because like that little stack of games.
Just
like
bring your shit to me. You're good.
Yeah. Well, you know what your best bet would actually be is actually more modding the original Xbox, the OG.
Do you think?
Because I got
a 2 terabyte SSD in my OG Xbox.
What?
And on top of that, it handles emulators real well. Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
That's probably the route to go. I'm scared to do because I want to actually try and track down another OG Xbox just to mod. I want to have because mine's original and I don't want to fuck with weird things like it's like when I come to see you guys in June for the whole store anniversary thing, I will bring out my extra Dreamcast to have modded because I want to leave my one original.
Right.
Yeah. So it's
you have to.
I'm just one of those weird guys like that. It's like I'm okay with modding, but just as long as you don't touch my original.
Well, here's the thing too. If you find an original Xbox, they brought back Xbox Live like for free. You can literally play Xbox Live right now on the OG Xbox.
Right.
Kind of hot.
So that's another thing too.
Now the OGs are starting to get expensive. Find one maybe that needs work. You're modding it anyway. So, but let me get my pick out of the way here. Do my weekly on-camera appearance. I'm looking scruffy. I need a haircut and a shave, but that's no different. I'll match some of the fanboys, but I am repping my boys from Wisconsin and Toxic Ruin. They're some friends of mine. So much love. Check them out if you get the opportunity. But I'm going with a classic, Time Splitters 2 on the GameCube. This is what I got. Excellent game. Excellent game. The Time Splitter series just itself is just awesome, but gotta show love for that one. And the fact that you had the map editor and shit, just so much damn fun. I plunked so much time into that game. And it was funny, before we went on, I was going through the collection, and my son was looking like, well, what are you going to pick this week? And I pulled that, and he goes, what's that one? I'm like, oh, son, we have to play this. It's like, I'll have to break the GameCube out for it. So, but yeah, Time Splitters 2, I pick for this week. And Wicked apparently had some business he had to handle, but we know what time it is. We all know what time.
He went to go find his collection to send us.
Yep, yeah, to send in his resume. But we know what's happening. Everybody, first off, let's get this acknowledgement out of the way. We had Noof in here earlier. We got Frank, RWK, Chrissy Bakley, Dizzy Delta, Talos Ray was in there. Weston was in there earlier. I believe I already said Noof, but he's so nice twice. Noof was in there. We had Dreadpool in there. We had how the hell do you say their name again? It was that Karai.
It's Karai because that's Shredder's daughter. Shredder's daughter.
I was gonna say I just need to think Ninja Turtles.
Yep.
Karai. Everybody in the chat, y'all are beautiful, keeping the show rolling as you always do. But now is the time.
It's still here.
Yeah, Talos is still up in there. Everybody just hanging and having a good damn time. But we know what time it is. Get your questions ready. The man of the hour will be coming through here very shortly to spread the news and love of Game Pass and maybe some cream cheese. It'll be Game Pass, man. So let's get those questions up and ready. So, Dizzy's saying he's never played Time Splitters? Yeah, Talos, you are still here. I acknowledge you, sir.
You should definitely play them.
Play. And if they're on PS5 now, yes, absolutely. I did not know they were on PS5. That's awesome.
Yeah, I don't know if they're on Plus or something, but yeah, if they're on there, check them out.
They're all good. But like 2 is still my favorite. Like Future Perfect is like right up there. But yeah, the entire series is excellent.
Yeah, 2 was the most popular for sure because 1 came out and it was cool, but it was like, what is this? And then 2 came out. That just everyone grabbed that game. It was fantastic.
Yep, it was. And I believe that was the game too that was featured, because I don't think it was the first one. I think it was the second one that was featured in Shaun of the Dead. I think that's what they were playing.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, I think it was that one. I could be wrong. I'll have to go back and check. But yeah, I know they were playing 8 Time Splitters on PS2, but I want to say it was 2.
Talos has a PS5 Pro now, and he's getting a Switch too, by the way.
Oh, he's jumping on the bandwagon.
But don't worry, he still has his Xbox.
He does. So he's a pony guy.
Oh yeah, big time. He bought those because he's afraid the prices are going to go up, so he just grabbed them. So,
and it makes sense. I mean, there's no hint as if they're going to ever go down at this point. I mean, we saw the discounts over the holidays, but that's with the way prices are, that's actually kind of a smart move. I mean, 5 years in, and not with the Switch 2 because the Switch 2 is new, but 5 years in on a PS5 and it's still holding on. It's like, it's a good call. So, and I agree with that. That I will say, Dizzy, that the frame rates, because I do love the fact that you're getting Xbox and PlayStation doing that whole thing. But yeah, I wish the frame rates would bump up. Oh shit. He's got the Patriots background. Oh. Okay.
I'd rather watch Sir X-Man put politics back on the screen than watch
Nothing but winners in here today, my friends. Nothing.
Shout out to Sir X-Man.
Shout out, Sir.
We're getting past, man. And the Patriots, baby. I got a little present for you. Hold on. Let me rip it out of my pants real quick. Oh, it's cream cheese.
Oh man,
did you steal that too? I got a little bit left from the developer direct, a little package Phil sent me home with. You know, it's like I'm right there next to Phil right now as we speak.
Hey, I heard you had to judge the entire economy on that one thing of cream cheese.
Yes. This one thing either makes the economy boom or crumble at my feet. And
I think boom is an appropriate word for that cream cheese. But I don't know.
Definitely.
We're having sex with cream cheese and nobody knows.
The only boom I hear around here is a boom in your pants because you must have eaten Taco Bell last night.
That's right, baby. That's right.
It's the warning sign before the toilet destruction.
Yeah, you're gonna see landing strip marks on that toilet.
Before the storm.
If I eat enough Taco Bell and chili, it's not just gonna come out easy. It's gonna be like when a car backfires. You ever heard that? Yeah, like that'd be me again.
Yeah, I've heard backfiring. Oh god.
And then it's just then you get scraping the bowl, and then you're there longer than you need. And you know what? That's another talk for a different time. You know what?
Oh man,
yeah, let's go RWK. Woo, Patriots! Yeah.
Speaking of which, RWK came in with the first question already.
All right, let's see what we got here. Game Pass, man. We haven't seen Phil lately. Is he in your basement or something? Yes. Phil is in one of those weird winter depressions right now, and considering that the developer direct wasn't all it was all snuffed out to be, because I heard there was going to be 7 games and we got like fucking 4. I don't know what the hell happened down there. Maybe a little miscommunication down there at the Microsoft studio. What's new? Anyway, yeah, Phil's a little under weather right now. He's just down there with some Cheez-Its and some cream cheese. And he's just really going at it down there, just having a depressing
that's
moment.
A lie, okay? I'm going to tell you, where Phil's been? And I'm shocked you didn't see this guy recently.
In my bed?
Phil, listen to me, okay? They debuted the new He-Man movie trailer, okay? And where the fuck were you? You didn't see Phil Spencer at the end? He's Skeletor.
Oh, I was going to say he's Skeletor.
All this Ozempic made him look like Skeletor.
Skeletor. That's what happens.
Oh, man.
That's what happens. It's, you've become the very thing you swore to never become.
So before we get into other questions from the chat, I do have a question regarding the He-Man trailer. So Game Pass, man, did you actually see the trailer or no? What are your thoughts if you did?
No, I actually refused to watch the trailer for the sole fact that I didn't get the part that I tried out for. I tried out for He-Man, and clearly Game Pass, man, is just too big of an icon that it would overshadow He-Man. So
you're not fat enough to play Ram Man, okay?
I'm just not that cool. So I've actually boycotted the whole thing, and I'm just never gonna. I got my horse shutters on, not even looking. Not even looking. Nope. They should have picked Game Pass, man. That movie would have skyrocketed in the movie theaters. Box offices. Millions.
Who knows? He could be right. All right, we got more coming in for you.
All right. Game Pass, man. Do you throw your cream cheese while you're flying? Yes, I keep a couple extra ones, just a little bit smaller than this. And it's not like a boomerang like how it is around your area down there. But it's kind of like that. It's kind of battering, but it don't come
Did you say boom, folks? Huh? You know what you said? Boomerang?
I heard that.
So what I do is Talos. I take this off my belt. I got a little 3 of them on the side, and I just throw them down there. Like, a little sidearm, like Hideki yay, like right there, sidearm, and then you throw it, and then it's just, you'd be walking. I don't have Game Pass. Like, just,
oh man! All right, we got another one coming in from RWK for you.
All right, Game Pass, man. I'm hearing Game Pass, man. I'm hearing Game Pass will be $49.99 by this summer. Yeah, but like, again, value, my friend. What is value to you? I don't know about you, but 75 games a year coming to Game Pass, plus you get a premium picture of Game Pass, man, once a month, free of charge within your subscription. And I mean, the Fortnite stuff, isn't that just cool? I mean, you might not even use it, but isn't that just cool? Like, you may not use it.
It's also cool for $11 by itself every month.
Yes. And then we also send you a postcard with a scratch and sniff of Game Pass man's underwear from Battle.
Well, that's how Phil Spencer turned into Skeletor. He injected his Ozempic and he was smelling your ass on the scratch off.
That's right. Well, that's why I can keep him on my back like he's freaking Gollum. I have him jump on my back. I'm like, come on now.
Dude, he does look like Gollum. I got to get you the photo. Maybe you can explain this photo to us when I find it.
All right, we got one. Chrissy Bagley. Hey, Game Pass, man. I throwing snowballs at your house now. You know what? If you throw snowballs at my house, you have no idea the consequences that would come your way. I don't know if you saw Superbad, because they thought that guy was the fastest kid they ever saw alive. Well, I'm the fastest kid they've ever seen alive. I will hunt you down so fast, and then I'm going to have me and my homies in my squad hold you down by your limbs. And while you're screaming for help, we're going to give you pink belly until you squeal. We're going to slap your belly like, ah! And then you're going to squeal. And I ain't going to stop until that belly is pink. No chance.
And now do you end the pink belly, though, with a purple nurple?
No. This is where we completely throw the wrench in here. I got a buddy who likes to take things a little bit too far. We're going to start giving him raspberries on his belly. I think that's just going to absolutely overstimulate the boy to no end, and he might die right on the spot. I can't confirm or not. He might. Just for
I got the golem pictures.
These are horrible. This is
okay.
Horrible.
I accidentally put two other photos.
Well, we're gonna get them all on there.
Dude, that's
my God, dude.
That is not AI. That is not edited. That's not Photoshop. That's him from like 2 months ago. That is Golem in the flesh here.
My precious.
My precious.
He had to grow skin back.
It's my precious. No, look at it's my precious.
Only 4 games, right? They say 4 games or 40 games. I don't think I heard right back then.
I think it was 40. This one we'll get a look at him back at a happier time.
Oh yeah. Yo, look, that's dope, dude. Lighting it up with Grimmy.
I think he's with Billy Ray Cyrus in the other photo.
Yeah, it's coming. It's coming. Happier days for Phil.
Hey.
It's so wild to me that fucking Billy Ray Cyrus right there looks like AJ Styles.
Yeah, I know, right? Hey, it could be AJ's retiring, right?
He is retiring, but I would love to not think of AJ Styles singing "Achy Breaky Heart." That just would break my heart because AJ is one of my favorite wrestlers.
But don't worry, the ring got 6 sides.
All right.
So we got any other questions coming in for
Game Pass? Any other questions for Game Pass, man? The myth, the legend himself, taking cream cheese to the extreme heights it needs to in this economy, baby. This is the thing that's going to get us through. I reckon they are close.
Talos thinking that AJ Styles and Billy Ray Cyrus are clones, huh?
Jesus Christ. Hey, Talos, can I get a oh, yeah? Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Look at this. Oh, yeah. Look at them twisting them nippies.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
You know, I saw Jim Cornette yelling at AJ Styles. I saw Jim Cornette yelling at Phil Spencer at Wendy's. I got a photo of it.
Oh God.
Oh my God, dude. Guy's pissed, dude. He's pissed.
Yeah, that would definitely. That would definitely be Jim Cornette.
You don't fuck with his Wendy's, man.
No, you don't fuck with Cornette's Wendy's. It would have sold it even better if he had the damn tennis racket.
Oh, I fucking love it. Oh yeah, tell us. Oh yeah.
Oh.
Be staying there for like 10 minutes straight.
Yeah. Well, I think Game Pass, man. I think the questions are tapped out for tonight. Perry, you got anything else for Game Pass, man?
Everyone's just you got anything?
Yeah, for real. Pass, man? You're gonna Game Pass, man. What do you think about these crappy games going into Game Pass from the showcase?
Well, I think my boyfriend's gonna talk to the guys up at the office because they're not doing a good job. I mean, what are these games supposed to bring people in? I mean, they need me in the office. They've excluded me because I'm a little extra, they like to say when in the meetings. But I like to think I have good ideas. But they think that Fable with no date in this pottery game, which me and Phil helped create this pottery game. It wasn't just, what is it? Tim Schafer, his name is? Yeah.
Bro, how are you going to sell me $30 a month for a pottery game?
Dude, we were hanging. Yeah, it's right, dude. We were hanging out down at Phil's house, and he was there, and we were just making pottery, but we were really just making like sex toys and shit. And then it ended up turning into an idea for a game. I mean, all because we had a sex toy party, and then it ended up becoming a pottery game. And now we're trying to excessively sell this game to everybody and just put into your brain that it is a great value and a great game for the community. I mean, we're gonna make bank on this. People are gonna subscribe to that.
I got a funny photo. I just gotta find it.
I don't know how I feel about this. Phil Spencer trying to sweet talk one of my favorite guitar players.
Oh, well, he's going in for the kiss. I actually have the other one, but I'm not gonna post it.
Oh, yo.
No, Billy Gibbons, no.
Kiss him. Kiss him.
Here, I found it. Here's the next one.
Oh, man. Oh, come on. Let's go. Where is it going? Oh, my God. There we go.
Oh, buying out. You know when they walked by, they took the whole shelf, they like stuck their arm in like all in the thing. You know they did it.
Oh, yeah. They were all about that oil, weren't they?
All up in that ass. All up in that ass, boy. PlayStation Plus is in your home now. That is a lie. That is a lie. I am down in Phil's studio right now. We are hanging out. He's upstairs making some chili. And you know what happens after chili. I'm going to be hitting the bathroom.
I got pictures of Phil and Fable, by the way.
Oh, yeah, do you know?
Fable, yeah, that's right, dude. That's right. It's a lot of things. Hey, yo, dude. I wish he would look at me the way he's looking at that bun, though. God damn. Look at that, man. He look happy as fudge. Look at that. Look at that.
Yeah.
Let me put that little weenie in my face.
I don't know, man.
I mean, I definitely know. Oh, man. Let's decide what house you are in. House Lindsay.
Oh, wow. What do you think about all this Game Pass, man? I mean, he's just seemed like all over the place.
I don't know if he's just subliminal messaging to me saying that he just wants a piece of Game Pass mix. That's what I'm reading right now.
Well, he's a bunch of wieners.
I mean, he's in a fucking hot ass wizard outfit, and he's got a weenie with a buns around it in one hand. I mean, if that doesn't scream, I want to get laid by Game Pass, man. I honestly don't know what is.
Oh my God.
It's hard to read the room, folks, if that's not what it is. I'll tell you that
much.
Well,
we got one last one in here.
All right. One last one from Talos, my good friend. Game Pass, man. Would you go out with Hot Dog Phil? Of course I would go out with Hot Dog Phil. We could go to a hot dog festival. And no, I'm not talking about one of those weird parades. I'm talking about a hot dog festival. And when we go to this hot dog festival, I heard it's an all-you-can-eat. And let me tell you, me and Phil are going to do nothing but eat hot dogs. Look at that guy. He looks like a cockeyed puppy. That's not like that's altered. He looks like a cockeyed puppy. I
gotta be hot dogs. You're the one that brought it up, but I got it.
This is what my uncle says you would look like if you put only ketchup on hot dogs. This is what he said you would look like because my cousin put only ketchup on one of his hot dogs and he said, you know what I think about people who put ketchup on hot dogs, and I'm not going to use that word, but it began with an R.
Oh,
I look like that. Anywho,
red for ketchup. There you go.
Yeah.
Yep. Hey, you know what? I'll leave you with a question, guys.
All right.
This is the first timer.
There we go.
When you have, since we're on the discussion, when you have a hot dog, what do you put on it?
Cream cheese.
Fuck, Daddy. Man, you got me drooling over here.
That's if I'm eating hot dogs near a show, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, man. What are we putting on your hot dog?
I used to put mustard on them, and now I put sauerkraut.
Ooh,
but I could go either way.
Okay. Proto?
Chili cheese.
Ooh, fuck. Okay.
Chili cheese and wood onions.
Okay. I vibe with that. Me, personally, I'm going to end up putting on some spicy mustard. Then I want a little bit of ketchup, but then I'm going to put some relish on it, baby. That's how I'm finishing it.
There you go.
Yeah, baby. Now you know how Game Pass man rolls.
That's how he likes his dogs.
Oh, there you go, Game Pass.
That's how I like my men with a fucking face full of dog.
There's your guy right there.
That's my man, dude. Look at him. He's buff, dude. You have no idea, but I'm right behind him, huffing his farts. Look at him hold that, dude. Look at him hold that thing. Look at that. Firmly grasp it.
Firmly grasp it.
Right the base. It's a good grab, Phil. Well, everybody, seems like that's been a good enough time for today, and I see that there's no more questions. So it looks like my time has exceeded. Well, if I just want to thank you guys for having me on your show. And to go Patriots, baby. Go Patriots. Go. Me and Phil will be rooting them on. Go Patriots.
So wait a minute. You're advocating for the Patriots and Xbox. So you're basically telling everyone to go steal shit.
No.
Yeah, yes, exactly. Exactly, baby. Bring on mayhem. Bring it on. Well,
we know your morals.
Well, yes, we don't have any of those anymore.
What are you, from Mount Vernon?
We gave them up. But if I gotta leave you guys with something, I guess I can leave you with one thing. And that is to Game Pass.
His mic completely clipped. We didn't hear it.
Oh, yeah, he did. He completely clipped. But I do have to comment on this real quick because RWK dropped this in there. And, man, deer chili, I ain't had a good pot of deer chili since, oh, my God. I was probably in my 20s. Because I wasn't hunting with my grandfather at that point, but he still hunted regularly. So there'd be time he would get all the venison and whatnot. But, man, deer chili and flaming hot Cheetos with oh my God. I gotta stop. We gotta stop talking about food now, otherwise I'm gonna want to go eat and I gotta go to bed after this. But that sounds awesome. I'm gonna hunt me down some fucking deer chili now. Oh man.
Hot dogs up your ass. Well, Christy Brinkley, that's a very nasty thing to say at a woman your age.
Christy Brinkley. Oh yeah, she's got to be what, like 100?
Probably, but she's in the chat.
Yeah, this is true. Hanging out with us, and he's still shooting a snowball.
Not an 8-ball, but a snowball.
What?
You missed a lot of hot dog talk.
I came in at the last second. I heard hot dogs up a something, and I didn't. What?
Always missing out.
I could go for a hot dog right now.
Oh my God! See, we got to stop talking about it because I'm going to want to eat. Well, been a hell of a show.
Oh,
everybody in the chat, keeping it rolling. Excellent show tonight, everybody. Much love to everybody in the chat and everything like that. Excellent show, guys. It's been another great Tuesday night.
Naturally.
Proto, real quick, I'll answer this question. I have not pre-ordered it yet, but I will be probably next week. And I'm gonna have it on PS5. Oh, there is still a GameStop open near me. I can actually pick from work. So I think I'll probably, because I'm going physical, obviously. So that's all I'll do. PS5 physical, probably go to the GameStop near work.
Really
that's
quick,
how I'll get it.
This is kind of a big topic, but not really too big for us. They're saying GTA 6 is going to ship digital. They're not going to ship it physical right away.
Oh.
So I think that might change the game for a lot of people.
Yeah.
That might be pushing a lot of people into digital.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. They're saying, "Oh, we don't want the game to get spoiled." It's like, dude, the fucking reviewers spoil it, and they get free codes all the time. Like, what are you talking about? Hey, that's such a bullshit excuse. Yeah. But that's going to be a big thing. A lot of people are going to be happy, and a lot of people are going to be upset about that. But, that is a crazy thing. I mean, what do you think, really quick, before we get out of here?
Shit, man. I mean, for people who want a physical copy of it, it's going to suck. I know it's way in the future, blah, 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 blah. So, I mean, we can't fucking avoid it. Yeah. But, you know, if that's how they're going to do it, that'd be the way to get most people to move all digital.
Right. Yeah.
You know, I mean, because I'm sure there's still some holdouts out there that don't have next gen consoles or current gen consoles now.
Oh, yeah. Right. And Sony, I don't know if you guys saw this, but Sony is messaging people on PSN saying, "Hey, guys, it's time to get a PS5."
Yeah, I saw that.
You're crazy.
Yeah. So, but yeah, what do you think about that, Wicked?
I definitely think it's a weird move. I don't know why you would do it. Kind of probably putting out like a disc. I'm assuming they'd probably put it like a year later. What's the point of like 6 months? But I also think about the part like where Perry said he used the wording like push them to digital. And again, what did we say? If there was any game that was going to make people fucking pay $100 for, it was going to be GTA 6. And if it's anybody that's going to make you move to digital, even if you're not a digital person, it's going to be GTA 6. So it's almost that they are just like too big to like not to ignore. So if it's almost like you're going to eat the food the way they give it to you.
Right.
If you are a fan of their shit at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Like, so if they want to give you just digital one, you don't like it, well, you're going to fucking eat it anyway. That's okay. Right. Like, here you go.
Well, they can also do 3 months after it makes like $5 billion. They could turn around and be like, "Oh yeah, there's a physical copy," and everyone goes and double dips because they want to.
Yeah, they could double dip,
and then they make another $5 billion.
Yeah, they know how to work it. That's the thing. Like, I see one way, but then it's also like I like to look at it like the other way, being like, okay, like what are they kind of thinking about? Like, other than be like, oh, it's a dickhead move. Like, what are they actually thinking? Like, okay, Perry's right. They're gonna double dip, and then they're gonna they can move you over to digital, and then like. Doesn't matter.
That would be a hell of a way to fucking do it too.
Yeah.
That's it again. Sign of the times, this and that. We all have how we feel about it and this, that, and the other thing. And I'm not a GTA guy anyway, so I'm indifferent. But as far as the gaming community at large, especially everybody waiting for it, you know, you'll have those guys that are going to double dip, but This'll be the push. Like if people were holding out, like, not going to get it just yet, this, that, and the other thing. Well, now it's like, oh, well, there's no physical. It's going to be digital. I'll just buy the digital console. It's cheaper anyway.
Bro, that is going to fuck up. I mean, whatever's left of GameStop, that's going to fuck them hard.
Yeah, that's going to hit them.
If they're even around by then, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, if they are, it's going to hit them like a storm, dude. That's rough.
Yep. Biggest game, and they can't make any money on it.
Yeah. Well, we'll leave it on. And that's one hell of a thing to think about, everybody out there. I mean, that's wild.
Yeah, big time.
Normally hate to end the show on a down note, but it's the way it goes, man.
Hey,
so
play the cards, how you get them.
That's right. That's right.
All you gotta do.
Push that all digital future. That'd be one way to do it.
But
anywho, let's go ahead and let everybody get out of here for the evening, and once again, thank you all in the chat for spending your time with us tonight. We love y'all so much, and you guys are the reason why we do it. Again, everybody, keep Sir X-Man in your thoughts and everything like that. Shout out to him. And hopefully he will be back real soon. So how about you get us rolling off, Wicked? Where can they find you at when you're not here Tuesday nights on Gamin' Ain't Easy?
All right. Well, y'all can find me as the name you see on the screen. You can find me on PlayStation. You can find me on Xbox. I play a whole mess of games. You can also catch me on YouTube where I stream periodically. And let me tell you, Piggle is one hell of an exhilarating game. And you can check that out. That's a dope stream I got there right there. Watch the mayhem ensue. Cool. Perry woke up from it. I was screaming.
Yeah, my wife was watching, and I just hear scream. I'm like, "Who is that?" She goes, "Who do you think?" And then she raises the volume, and it's him. And I'm like, "Oh man, now I gotta wake up."
I gotta wake up.
I got up and I jumped in this chat for a couple of minutes.
Oh man, very cool.
But you know what? You're just setting yourself up when you come here because you and her are gonna have a Peggle tournament.
Dude, I told her she needs to do a Peggle marathon where it's Pink Peggles. Pink Peggles marathon.
You could do it.
That's genius.
I'll get it done.
That is genius.
Funny.
You can find me every Wednesday night over on the Game Complainers YouTube channel for the Game Complainers podcast with myself, Anthony, Frank, and Fred every Wednesday night between 9:30 and 10 p.m. Eastern.
Alrighty. And of course, everybody knows where you can find me. You're here. You tuned in. So you know exactly where I'm at. But there it is. Much love to you all. We will see you next week. Another banging Tuesday on Gamin' Ain't Easy. Much love, and we'll see y'all then.
Oh, hell yeah.
Baby.
Yep.
That's right, baby.